Sasha. Welcome to my channel. We are in the Rogers family home. So if you remember my last college years video, I told y'all that there's something wrong with Rob, and I feel like it'd be fair if I did a bonus video to check up on Zaven's dad. So I'm here in the Rogers household to see what's going on with him. It looks like Rob is even expressing his emotions. And if you know, Rob is somewhat of a, even if he's not a perfectionist in trait, I believe so, but he is a perfectionist. I feel like it's just, if you have level 10 skills on everything known to Simkind, let's just say, you gotta have some perfectionism in you, right? So if self-discovery existed back then and he was maxing out all these skills, oh, I'm sure he would have got the perfectionist trait. But let's just talk about what's going on with Rob. So Rob is now, I'm going to read it for y'all, all the information. Y'all, it looks like Rob is experiencing a midlife crisis. So when he called Zaven, I don't know if it was in the episode, but he was like, I want to vent. And I was like, wait, is he okay? And then I saw him talking to Crystal. And I just thought, like, Crystal was an interesting sim choice to hang out with. And at the time, remember, Mello was out with his brother Zaven, aka the star of my college years, LP. And I was so confused by all of this. And I was like, did he feel like, oh, it was comfortable to talk to Crystal? I don't know. But he was talking to her, and was he venting? I don't know. I think so. I think maybe he sees Crystal like one of his like oldest kids kind of thing, you know? Like, I could see that maybe he might have developed something like that with her. Like, you know, obviously maybe even Mello knows, you know? So right now he's literally says that he is contemplating life. Like, that's what it says as the interaction. I'll show you a zoom in of that. Anyway, so let me read y'all the midlife crisis alert. So it goes, Robert has hit the breaking point in life. He feels like his life hasn't been very successful thus far, and he wishes to change that starting now. So I would like to note that it's not about the success in his career, because he makes about well over 500 and something simoleons. Let me check for y'all. He makes 587 simoleons per hour. So this man is raking in the dough, okay? It's not about the money that's an issue. For him, it's that he maxed out that, and he's kind of getting a little bored with his life. Like, he needs a challenge. That's what I see with him. And, you know, I'm not shocked that he feels this way. I'm just shocked that he expressed it through my sim. Like, I was just minding my business, like, oh yeah, one day he might go through something. But like, I really didn't know, because again, he's really great at masking his feelings. And for him to be vulnerable and say, I'm not at my best, to his son Zaven, who, like, I'm sure he didn't even want to tell to, but like, he must have been in a really like low time. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, he's feeling that way. So Robert will gain a career performance boost during this period. So I feel like for him though, he does definitely want to make more, of course. Like, maybe his goal is to make 600 simoleons per hour, I don't know, but like, I would say that more so he wants to do this, the desire to create. If you remember, he loves painting, and if you remember the early episodes of Rogers Family, what did this man used to do? Hang out and paint. So I'm gonna have him scrap this painting, and I'm just gonna have this man paint. So let him just talk to himself out while, oh, where's Olivia? Oh, hey Olivia. So if you don't know, Olivia is a preteen now. She is literally about to age up to being a teen one of these days. That's why she's having a height slider. Yeah, I don't mind the height at the moment for her especially. But oh, what's going on here? Did Rob make this painting? Yeah, let's have him resume this. So I feel like he's like in this really like creativity place. Like, he just feels like he's in a rut with his work, and that he just wants to be super creative. And I feel like he might even be impulsive and quit his job. But I do feel like he's like, I need to be responsible for my family. So he definitely needs to talk to his wife about that. So let's go ahead and have her practice her ballet. She's wearing her outfit for it anyway. So yeah, let's have her practice her ballet upstairs. And if you don't know, that's her thing. She does love it. Oh, not Shakira cleaning her daughter. Okay, so he's pretty much, oh, there she's like, Dad, I'm about to go upstairs. Oh, I'm sorry if it's glitching. 1 second. Yes, so she's like, Dad, I'm gonna go upstairs, train for my ballet stuff. And he's like, okay. She's just talking to her daughter. You know, if you remember, her daughter does go to preschool. She's also going to age up soon too. So I'm going to go ahead actually and have her read a book to her and stuff, tell her a story, just talk to her. And we're going to have, you know, Rob work privately by himself. See, I think he's actually thinking of making money in the arts. What? Mr. Max Grant? Maybe he wants to talk to Shakira about the issue with his son and the divorce and stuff. She is busy with her kids, so maybe I'll just tell him like this is not a good time, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, she's gonna invite him in, be polite, but like after that, she's just gonna go ahead and tell him she can't talk for long. So I think he wants to chat with her here. Oh, she giving him a friendly kiss on the cheek. That is so cute. So she's gonna be like, oh, hey, Mr. Grant, how are you doing? And he's like, I'm good, I'm good. So she's just gonna go ahead and chat with him, just catch up with him about life. So they're gonna have a deep conversation. I guess they're familiar, and I'd feel guilty just to send him away. So I feel like she's just gonna say everything good. He's like, yeah, it's been so hard. I feel so bad for my grandkids. She's like, I'm so sorry you're going through this. I am sending love and, you know, all of the things that y'all need in your life. And if you need anything, babysitting, you know, I know, you know, his granddaughter's name's Maxine. She's like, I know Maxine and Olivia, they're kind of familiar with each other, and I would love if they could hang out more and stuff or anything, you know, anytime the kids need a distraction, or if your son feels overwhelmed during his weekends, like, I don't mind, you know, helping out y'all and stuff. And he's like, that's so kind of you. I just needed somebody to listen. She's like, yeah, no worries, take care, kind of thing. Where again, it was supposed to be a quick conversation, but oh, she's like, you're doing so good, sister. Wow, I can't wait to do what you do. Can you imagine if that mod has an update for toddlers to do with this? Oh, I would cry. She's just looking like, wow, sis, can I play with your clown in a box? She's like, yeah, you can. Go ahead. She's like, oh my god. Oh, she was scared. She's like, okay, I might have jumped the gun there. Not her saying I need to run out of this room. Help. She really ran out. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and take her downstairs. And maybe she could just draw. Oh, Shakira is cleaning up her hands and stuff. So she, by the way, makes 223 simoleons per hour. She's gonna go ahead and write a column. Let's have her just attend some meetings with her company. Let her be busy with work. Everybody's doing their own thing, you know, kind of thing. Hey. Oh, he's repairing this, of course. Like, sir, I'm trying to tell you have fun for yourself. And here he goes, trying to make sure everything's good in this house. Like, Rob. That's one of the things about him. He just always cares about everybody else over himself. Like, he's just such a sweetheart. Let's go ahead and have him do a confident painting because he's feeling confident. Now he sees the more he keeps doing stuff like this, the more it makes him feel better. And I really do think that he might quit his job and try to find what's this next chapter in his life. Like I said, not yet, but he's like 90% there on the quitting, you know? It is something that he definitely wants to do. Hey, Vel, honey. Oh, he's scared of the thingy. Oh. Okay, Sophie's gonna call you so you can leave the room so you can be distracted. And she's, oh yes, Olivia. Oh yes. If you don't know, her friend moved away, but I'm using a copy of the college year save because I don't want to mess with Zaven's grades and anybody's progress there. So I'm just gonna have to copy whatever I have in this moment and just load into their house. Yeah, this is her best friend, but yeah, she's not supposed to be here. She's supposed to live in Brindleton Bay. If you don't know, in the Bolded series, which is like they're in the same universe. Her father married my sim Mickey's first cousin, paternal first cousin. If you don't know, this family is Mickey's maternal side of the family. So yeah, this is her bestie, like the bestest friend of all time. Like, look at her, she's so adorable. But yeah, she is all the way in Brindleton Bay now. Again, this is a copy, this is the past, so I didn't fix it for the timeline anyway. But yeah, this is pretty much it. So I'm gonna just have her act like she's calling her on the phone, but thankfully y'all saw the faces. You know, Araya, if you don't know, her brother used to date her name's Amaya, the little girl. Her big sister, his name's Araya. If you know, wait, 3 Sims hanging out here. Not this man venting to other Sims. If you don't know, this is the Cornett family, and their daughter is this blonde girl that's standing out here. Yeah, she must be talking to Miss Cornet about something. Don't know. But yeah. Bestie, I miss you. You're so far away. Like, I can't believe you're in Brindleton Bay and I'm all the way here, Willow Creek. Nobody matters here like you. You know that? I love you. But yeah, so I feel like she's just catching up with her friends. Like, I'm adjusting okay so far. Things are good there. And I feel like, Olivia's kind of like, she misses her friend. I feel so bad. She's kind of sad now after that call. My Olivia. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm gonna get emotional for her, child. Anyway, so I'm gonna. If y'all don't know, this is her when she was like a toddler, and this is her with Belle when Belle joined the family. I don't even know who joined first, Belle or her. Wow, this painting is so cute. It's a cat. He loves animals so much. I wonder if I should adopt him a cat. If you don't know, by the way, one thing about Rob is I always love looking at his painting and seeing where his mind is at. I don't know, it just always tells me something with him. It's even about storytelling. It's just I feel like how he is. He loves animals so much. I'm surprised. I would love if he got the animal enthusiastic trait. But yeah, just so his needs don't drop. Like this man. He's thinking of Zaven again. Right after this painting, like, oh son, I'm thinking of you, like to align the whole thing, like I'm going through things. If you remember, we talked about it, and maybe he could tell him like, I don't know what it is, and Zaven's like, maybe it's a midlife crisis, and I feel like he didn't know what that, like he knows what a midlife crisis is, but like I feel like he probably thinks he was still young, like midlife. Am I there? You know what I'm saying? Hey son, yeah, I'm going through things again. If you remember, I called you. Yeah, I was hanging out with Crystal. I was trying to talk to Sims. I really don't know what's going on. He's like, did you talk to mom? And he's like, yeah, but I didn't want to stress her out. She just got a new job and I just don't want to feel like I'm adding things to her. And he's like, Mom, you need to talk to mom. Mom's gonna think, oh my god, why are you talking to everybody but her? And he's like, I know you're right. I just didn't want to bother her. And, look, Shakira is focused. She's like, wow, Rob didn't even fix this by now. His perfectionism would have got him to do this. So I'm gonna stop her from doing it too. But I do want Rob to talk to her, so I'm gonna go ahead and add them to a group so they could sit somewhere privately and he could actually talk to her about this without the kids eavesdropping. I wish you could sit on this bed with her sister and just chat with her, but you know what, at least they could talk. So I think first I feel like Rob wants to butter her up without, romance. You know how it is. Like he's married Sims and they're just, and one thing about Rob, I'm going to be honest with y'all, he loves Shakira down. So I think he's just going to give her a little kiss, like just to be like, hey, I saw you were working all day and I didn't want to distract you. Honestly, I've been going through something. And she's like, what would you be going through? Oh, comfortably compatible. Sorry. Sorry, I was fangirling. So yeah, I feel like he's gonna talk to her. Oh, I love that. No, I told y'all. Did I lie? Did I ever lie? Yeah, they're goals. It's like, hey honey, I just want to say, your work outfit looks so fire. Like, you look so good. I mean, he wouldn't say fire, I'm saying it, but it's like, babe, I need to be honest with you. I've been talking to Sims and I really didn't know what was going on with me. I feel like I have a midlife crisis. I just feel so unchallenged in life. It's not even, don't think it's you. I think it's my work. Oh my god. I think it's my work. And she's like, what's going on with your work? He's like, well, I've maxed out the skill. I'm way beyond the amount of money to be making there. I just make it for the money. I just do it just to make our family happy. And she's like, listen, you held our family down when I quit my job and I went all the way to Copperdale to take care of the kids and help them to go to a better school environment. Like how, we go through things in this relationship. We're not perfect, Rob. I'm here for you, whatever you want. If you want to quit your job, Rob, I'm here for you. It's like, really? You wouldn't mind? I mean, this is a huge income cut if it happens. And she's like, yeah, well, I mean, we're not going to do it automatically, right? Like tomorrow you're not quitting, right? He's like, no, but maybe within 6 months, maybe we could stack up the money properly. And, of course, we gave our sons the amount of money that they need for college. So really, we would be making a lot more during this time. And so I think they agreed. within 6-7 months he's gonna quit his job. And so she's like, yeah, and I don't want you to regret your decision. I wouldn't want to regret something like this. He's cheerful. Oh my God, Rob is feeling cheerful. You know what? Look, talking to Shakira really brought that happiness in him. I'm not gonna give him the trait. It is a trait Zaven has, which would make him and Zaven even closer. But I'm not gonna give it to him for the reason of I'm waiting for perfectionist to jump out first. Yeah. So Rob and Shakira jokesters dynamic, I don't see it. I do feel like they have close. So I'm gonna keep praying for them to get something else. It's like, okay, so we got a plan down. She's like, we have a plan. And look, Rob, what you're going to do now is let's work through it. What is on your mind to make you feel better from now to 6 months? What we could work on outside of money. And he's like, painting. I feel like when I was a kid, I really wanted to be this big painter. And mom and dad, they were just like, oh, it's such a look down about career. And I just feel so embarrassed even thinking of that. And she's like, look, if you want, your paintings helped this family. It made us good money. There was times we could have, had, what was it called again? We could have had the repo man come against us and take some stuff. And your paintings always came in clutch for this household. Don't ever think your paintings didn't do nothing for this family. I love your paintings, and your paintings are literally in my office. And he's like, I don't know. It just feels like I would shame the Rogers name. And she's like, excuse me, you've been working against your whole life from not repeating the history your parents did, and the amount of pressure they put on you, and that you didn't want to do that to your sons. And I know sometimes, of course, we're Sims, let's say. We're Sims, we're gonna repeat stuff from historical reasons, and we want to repeat the generational stuff, but we want to break it, right? And you're the reason why I love you, and we're living basically to make a better world for our kids. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, what? You said it so perfectly. I know it, Shakira, but you saying it, I needed to hear that. I feel like that's what he said. She's like, yeah. And he's like, okay. She's like, it sounds like our conversation's going in the right path. And he's like, it is. It is, love. So, she's like, okay, well, I need you to be telling me what do you want to do, though. You haven't really, you said painting, but is it just painting? Do you want to go on a vacation? Do you want to, I don't know. I've heard of stuff from midlife crisis. I've heard Sims want to go into some vampire lair or something. And he's like, maybe we could do some winter vacation. I don't know, Mount Komorebi. She's like, okay. And, we could go to Evergreen Harbor. I know, so sorry that I think Evergreen Harbor and trash. Don't judge me. Or we could go to Evergreen Harbor, visit our sons too, whatever you want. Yeah. He's like, yeah, no, I think I want something private. Like maybe you and me, maybe we could drop the kids off to Evergreen Harbor. She's like, okay. He's like, yeah, snowboarding, skiing, you and me. What do you think of that? She's like, okay, a vacation sounds fun. He's like, come here, babe. I love you, Shakira. She's like, I love you too, Rob. You know that I'm here to always do what I can. You were there for me. I would never want you to feel like you're alone. And he's like, I think that's why I was scared. It was just that I didn't want you to feel so much pressure. Do you feel pressure, Shakira? She's like, I don't. Aww. I'm here. What? I'm fangirling. I'm sorry. Melting. I'm sorry. I love him. I do. She's like, I love you. He's like, I love you. And so obviously they're like, well, you think the kids are going to stop by? And then they're like, no. So he's like, let's woohoo one time. So yeah. All the girls are here. They don't even know what the parents are talking about. Love that for them. Maybe I could just have them watch a kids movie. It is 5:32 actually, so maybe they could woohoo tonight. Y'all, let's have a woohoo later. I wanted them to go out for dinner, so let's go out. Y'all, I'm sorry. She's thinking woohoo. Stop, Rob, stop. Y'all, I might as well send her home. God, what is going on? Can you stop telling your parents that you want them to read a book to you? My God. She's like, his car's gonna come to the Sims 4. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Let's have him on a steady seat so that maybe if he sits next to her, he's gonna behave instead of sitting next to Shakira. Oh, he said I'm still next to Shakira. Help. She's so happy though. Join the conversation, Rob. Boast about her achievements. Like, I see you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. And then he's gonna say the same thing about how he's so proud of her. You can't date until you're married? Wait a minute. No, Olivia said, when can I start dating? And Shakira is a mess. No, y'all, the girls are just, they're growing up. Oh. She's like, did you hear the boys were hanging out yesterday? She's like, yeah, I kind of miss my brothers. Like, I miss bothering them. And she's like, brothers. That's what she would say. My brothers. Aww. Oh, this family's hanging out. Their food is here. Okay, y'all. So by the if you don't know how the hack to get kids to go to the restaurant, the trick is you just have a spare chair free for them. Then you go into the build mode, and then you drag their food. So like this, and it locks to the chair, and they don't like freeze out and get off the chair, and then they eat their food. That's it. Oh, he's contemplating his life again. It is bothering him. Ignore her. She gonna eat her food. That's why. Eat your spaghetti. Please leave your father alone. Like, please, I beg you. Oh, I love her. She's such a mood. Oh, I know that's right, dear. You better take that food. Oh, she's feeling flirty. She feels like she's on a date with her husband and stuff. Oh. Rob and Shakira are back from the restaurant. The kids are asleep and they just want to swing on the swing set. Just again, midlife crisis, just trying to remember that youth, what they used to do in high school when they were younger and have fun together. Sorry, it makes me so happy. They're high school sweethearts, like Mello and Crystal. So of course they know how to have fun. You know, of course life just gets in the way. They get too busy, and they're just like, "Do you want to do something crazy?" And he's like, "What?" They're like, "I dare you to skinny dip," and they're like, "What?" And they're like, "I dare you." And she's like, "I dare you. Okay, let's go." So he's like, "Okay, let's go." But it is really cold, so it's kind of like the polar bear plunge for them, you know? So they're like, "That sounds so crazy. I can't believe you want me to do something like that." And they're like, "Yeah, well, I can't believe that too." Oh, he's about to do it. Oh my God. She's like, "Hey, Rob, okay, we're going to do something crazy today." Oh, she jumped in. She is so funny. I'm done. He's freezing. He's like, "It's cold." Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We gotta get out of here. They were like, "Let's get out." Oh, not them wanting to dance together though. They said winter attire, please. Oh, they're so cute. Like, I had fun. She's like, "I had a lot of fun too." And she's like, "Well, if the midlife crisis is about you and me having more fun in life, then that's basically what I want." And he's like, "Yeah, I want that too." I think they're gonna be okay. I'm gonna work with them in this alternate save. Oh, Shakira. Okay. Let's go ahead and see their sentiments before I close out. Not Shakira's. Oh my God, they got the deeply in love sentiment. And Shakira got the comfortably compatible, so she loves being compatible with her husband. And, you know, she just loves that, you know, when they talk, they hear each other and they have good communication, you know? So I love that for them. Oh, okay. So at the end of the day, Rob and Shakira are going to be okay. They communicated this and they were able to, you know, talk it out, have a game plan. Yes, they're gonna have some, you know, fun time, but they're also gonna have some serious time, like stacking that paper up and working on Rob's future goals. They're is some like, development, like I said, and I do know what Rob wants to do, but of course he's gonna have to realize it. So I will be working on this alternate save and work on Rob's storyline and Olivia's storyline, because I want Olivia to have her own let's play, and that's gonna take its time. It's gonna like, I don't know, next year basically, like next March maybe her LP will be out. I don't know. I really do wish that I could release her LP earlier, but I do have college years to work on. So yeah, Mello's arc is gonna be coming out after Zaven, so I think his arc will be done around that time. So yeah, y'all, I am very excited to show y'all all of that. And here is Olivia at her ballet class. If you don't know, this mod is by Mercury Foam, and when I first downloaded the mod around like 2022, I think, I basically wanted Olivia to be like this ballet girl, but I don't know like to what extent, but like I just wanted that to at least be part of her childhood. I don't know if I was gonna have it for her teen life and her adult life, like at the time when I downloaded the mod. And yeah, when I first, even this build's from 2021, I always wanted a ballet like in The Sims. Like I did, but I did get it from the gallery. I just remixed it a little bit, with the art and stuff like that, just to make it more, what I'm saying, fun. And this is an industrial type build. It's in, not San Myshuno, but like Newcrest, which is kind of near San Myshuno. That's why it has that industrial feel, if you don't know. But yeah, Olivia is making connections. She's having new friendships, and she's getting closer with Maxine. And if you don't know who Maxine is, she's that uncle that came to the house who was talking about his son, and she was like, Shakira was like, oh, if Maxine and Olivia ever want to be friends, like look at them now in ballet class together. Before it was a rabbit hole, but I kind of wanted to make it like an active sort of, what I'm saying, activity. Think of like the drama club where you could practice stuff, you could do stuff. I wanted that for this, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm going to be working on Olivia and Rob's storyline, and of course a little bit of Shakira with this alternate save. It'll be like my fun way of playing off-camera gameplay, and also it's like simultaneously with the timeline of college years. Like I said, I'm going to transfer that information to the college years, whether it's like their skill details, career, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's pretty much the Rogers family update. Please tell me your thoughts on this episode. I am so thankful for you to be watching the series, and I'll see y'all for College Years, the newest episode. Ooh, I'm working on editing that like literally after I end this voiceover. I say voice note because I be sending stuff on WhatsApp. But I wish y'all a lovely, lovely day. Take care.